It is time for another look at doing some alternatives to the cards in this month's Paper Pumpkin Kit. So join me as we play along with this. This kit is really a fun one. Look at this pretty box. And it had this gold paper. And it had a double stamp set, which is really cool. I think one of the things I love most are all the words that you can be collecting with My Paper Pumpkin. You could have a whole bunch of these in one spot, but I love being able to pick different things that fit words. So we've got this nice big happy Easter spring anniversary to call you friend, to a wonderful mother, to another year of growth, birthday to an incredible woman, sending all the love, you deserve the best. Anyway, how fun is that? It always comes with complete instructions, your adhesives, and ink. And look how much I still have a whole bunch of these left over. I'm just going to give you a few alternatives to get you started. So first, we're going to look at the 3 cards. These are some really lovely cards that are made just as the way the kits. You could make all your cards like this. But since we're looking at other ideas, and one of the things about me, I absolutely love guys, clean and simple cards. I don't know, just more minimal cards. So you're going to see a couple of those. This first one. So you get some pages like this. Look at this pretty gold in here. I think this is really fun. I'm going to leave this just as is. So I'm mixing up all the parts, and I am going to put happy right across here. And then I'm going to put, let me see, I want this, I'm going to put this right in the middle, and it's going to go right about there. I guess I should have put happy a little. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put it to the side. This one will not be directly in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to put that. I just want to get it so that it just kind of hits this right there. Okay, I love how simple this card is. We can make a lot of cards when we make them simple like this. But let's do another thing where we're going to move it up. So this is going to be a little more, isn't this pretty? So this just has another of the pots and the flowers right in the middle. And I just fussy cut this out. So now we have a pattern like this. Now this particular pattern, we're going to make an easel card. If you go to my blog, all the measurements and directions are there. So I'm not, in this video, I'm not being concerned about sharing them all. But this, I am scoring at 3, 6, and 7. And this was supposed to be 8. So it's a good thing I have one done, right? I'm supposed to cut it off at 8. But I have one done. So then I'm going to fold it, because as I was messing with this, I thought, I think this is really striking to make an easel card with. Isn't that pretty? So all I'm going to do is attach a little bit of fresh freesia here behind this. Again, I could add a lot more things, but I just love the beauty of this just being very, very simple. And now I'm missing, this is pretty funny. I am missing my other part to make this stand up, which flips right over. So let me just say, you're going to want to go to my blog. This would be left. I'm wondering if I can, let's improvise, shall we? Let's say you're getting along this far, and I do not have time to redo this video. So we're just living with this. I'm going to cut this at 3 inches. And I am going to, this is going to be my part right here. Oh, and this will work. I'm going to just do this. Okay, so we're going to cut this. We'll cut this off too. So if you don't need exact measurements, I'm just going to show you how to pinch hit. Because now what's awesome, we put that on, and now we will put this on. I think I'm just going to leave it off to the side. I could do center, I could do side, I could put this wherever I want. Then it would be a side step card. And on this one, a lot of times we make this a lot bigger. I am leaving this one just this way because I just want this part to stand up. I don't want more of the purple to stand up. So see how I just changed that? Do you know these folds that I'm doing today are all ones that we've done on Thursdays? Every Thursday we do a Create With Us. My husband and Tim and I do it together. And then we have project sheets. You can go to our blog afterwards, download the project sheet. And if you have joined our email list, you will always get the supply list early, so you can create along with us. So I just thought I would take a few of the ideas we've done lately and just run with that. And I just think, what a lovely card is that? Okay, so that is the next one. Then let's move to the bookcases. Okay, this is the first one. I love bookcases, and we give a lot of book cards. So first, I just looked at this and thought, oh, this just is asking to be cut out. So this first one, I just love. I just went a lot simpler. This would be, I love something a little simpler. So it's just all good. And I'm going to put this on gold to go with this gold trim right here. And then I'm going to take my base card and I am going to make a Z-fold card. So this is 8.5. I'm going to score it at 4 1/4, which would be half, and then 2 1/8, which would be half again. So when I fold this, it's going to come back like this. I'm just going to put some adhesive on here, center this, and I love that. Then I put my words, my message, everything inside. Isn't that pretty? Very elegant, very simple, but you can always make your, this would be pretty just done with all these same things. So I'm just going for simple. And then we give a lot of cards for bookstores. We love independent bookstores. So we have a chance if we give a card based on that. So I made this one even simpler. We just have little bases. We have the little friend. And I thought this would be perfect for that. And I just cut around this. And this is just to show what a difference layering can make in your cards. I'm just adding a layer there. I'm adding a layer here. You can build out of any of the colors that are in the set. And then I'm just going to put this on white. But again, I could put this on yet another color. So anytime you want to just make a little bit of difference, layering is just the way to go. But isn't that pretty with the layers? Okay, so another one in the thing was this one. This is the Happy With This. And I decided just to keep this, again, quite simple, but do the same. I just took this and cut off part of the front here. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cut this right now at 3 inches. I don't know what the original was, but I often do this. You'll see me do cards like this a lot. So I'm just going to show you the finished card, but I cut off part of this, and then you'll see what I did. I added a little thin gold strip here. So here's where we'll write. We'll make sure it goes right under there. You can go here. You just don't want it to show here. And then I just reversed it. I just did my happy. I did a little flower pot here, but another quick card for that. Okay, and then 2 more cards. I've got a bunch more envelopes here, and they aren't. Let's see. Let's see if I have one down in here. Look at all these fancy envelopes, and of course you get all the directions. So this only has this part of a flap, but I wanted to use this as a paper. I really didn't, if you don't care about having the fancy envelopes, I just decided to do 2 different things here. The first one we're doing is what we did recently in my thing. This is a staggered strip card, and I just love these. You can do these for anything. And again, it's just another fun way to make your background a little bit different. So I'm going to put 2. I'm going to do top and bottom first. I'm doing those on the left. And then I'm going to take my other one and do it attached to the right. And I could add another layer if I wanted, but I just think that's fun. That's called a staggered strip. I think all of the cards that I'm showing are just easy designs to think of what else you can use with them. And that's partly why I love doing I think Paper Pumpkin just gives you to experiment. So you look at all the other folds and things that you've been doing lately, and you can just connect with that. Oh, and I'm not going to take the time to put this on, I guess, but here. So I'm just going to stay quite simpler. And of course I can put words then on here, and I could add some embellishments. I haven't embellished any of these. This last card I did embellish. And then the last one I did another strip from here. And so this is a card that opens this way, a barn door card. And so to show how to do this one, I just have my regular card. And if you go to the blog post on this, I don't know, I have tons of cards doing this, so it's kind of fun. And then over in the Back Porch Stampers, you will see a lot of cards that people are making with the different designs that we do. So I'm going to measure this again. Let's see, my card's going to go like this. Oh, I cut my card the wrong way. I'm doing great on a video. So my explanation is we are dashing off to go to the last Lenten service at church. And I said, let me quick do this video so I'm done. So this isn't going to be the right size, but I can still just show you how to do it, right? So I would just measure what I wanted. I'm so glad I can just point you to my blog, and then you can see. Then you can see. But do you see, by just cutting off a part of this, and then that's how we're going to make the barn door. And then I just took a circle punch. This is a 1 3/4 circle punch. Punch that out, and then I could just nestle the little thing there. So I hope this just gets you started playing. I just think that's the whole point behind this. So have fun. Let me know if you have any questions. And thanks for watching. Karen Titus, Stamping in the Back Porch.